What's up, everybody? Let me speak. Yeah, I'm back. I want to thank everybody for the follows and the views. You know what I'm saying? And thank everybody for getting me to the subscribers that I need to be able to go live on YouTube. That's definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And today, video, as I get this camera situated right, is about when I left off, I was in the hole, and we always talk through the door. And I had just told y'all about how the dude packed the sardine can with the toothpaste and extracted all that stuff. When I was, I always used to play chess with this guy. I'm just gonna call Greer. We used to play chess in the hole and talk through the door all the time. Well, we was. Do I got a glare, y'all? I don't want the glare on there. Let me see. I'll move the glare. Does it look like it's a glare? Let me see. Okay, that's a little better. Anyway, and so we doing our thing in the hole, and this police keep messing with this dude named Greer. He was a cool dude though, very mellow, and he was the one who started this thing in there called the DSN. So they was doing their thing, and they kept messing with him and messing with him and messing with him. And then he said, "Man, he sent me a kite, through the door. Certain things we can't say, cause we talking code sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Certain things we can't just say outright." So he shoot me a kite. When he shoot me the kite, he explained to me that he gonna get that dude when he come out. And the thing about individuals in prison is they diabolical. They come up with anything and make anything to achieve their point, regardless of how restrained we are. Because at that time, I'm telling y'all, we was on HRP. That's was tagged on our doors, red and white. These red letters that say high priority risk prisoner. Because we always doing stuff and staying some stuff. So one day they was taking him out for the shower. When they was taking him out for the shower, they cuff you up through the slots. We have slots, food slots. If you ever been to prison, you know about the food slots. They have food slots where you can go in those slots, and that's where you get your tray at, and they make you bag away from the door. You sit your food on the slot. You come once the police move back, and you grab your food, move away from the slot, and they slam it closed. And then just like when you leaving out the room, they come, they cuff you up. You put your hands through the door first, get on your knees, and you put your hands through the door. Then the police have them open the door, close the slot, and then they cuff your legs. And then you able to stand up. And once you stand up, then you have to move to the back of the cell again. And when they let you out, so they letting him out and everything. And when he get ready to go mobile with the police officer, and they transporting him to where they gonna take him to, I guess he put in a kite for the infirmary, because that's probably basically the only time we really get to travel unless we go in a court or something like that. And when they came, and he said, "Hey man, the thing is too tight." And so when he went down to unloosen his chains on his ankles a little bit, because he was chained, the little belly chains that he had on, he utilized the little length he had in those belly chains to pull out a knife. Y'all know he pulled out the knife. Use your imagination where he got this knife from, however he got this knife. And then he just started hitting the police in the back with this knife. Boom, 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 while the police was on down there trying to undo the shackles a little bit for him. So that just gives y'all an idea how a maximum security facility with individuals and it's not going home, men who's not going home sit back and put together a plan, you know what I'm saying, to do things like that. You have nothing else to do but sit back and think about how you can just wreak havoc or get revenge on somebody that's bothering you. And why does police want to bother an individual that was always have nothing to lose is beyond me. But they would do that just because. I'm gonna give y'all another example. When I was walking across the yard Everybody know hitting laps on the yard. Everybody walking around hitting laps on the yard, whether it's the whites, the blacks, the Mexicans, the hitting laps, they discussing things. They're discussing the politics of the prison. Prison has serious politics. I'm talking about not the politics that y'all used to with the Trump, Biden, and all this type of stuff. Prison has prison politics. Prison politics dealing with racial issues, food issues, job issues, and you might just be hitting laps discussing things that's going on with your people on the street. People might be just expressing themselves about how they stressed out about what's going on with their family on the street. But everybody hitting these laps, and when you hitting these laps, it's a certain level of respect with these laps that you're hitting. You want to walk around this yard, these groups, walking these laps, and y'all discussing things. You might see the white Mexicans coming one way, blacks coming one way. It's just a mutual respect that you one gonna give each other enough space, but not lose respect, and look like a coward, because everything is based upon having respect and not looking like a coward in every situation. So you would kind of move out the way and they move out the way. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's one day we was walking around doing our laps. The white group is walking and another white group is walking, because you have different sects of individuals inside the prison. Just because they white and they might belong to a different group though, because you have Aryan Nation, you have KKK, you have certain new younger white affiliates that be in there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then you have the white dudes that been doing different things, claiming different things. But anyway, so we walking across the yard, and then the white dude's coming on the other white dudes, and the white dude getting ready to go home. This cool dude, we gonna call him Jody. You know what I'm saying? He was on his way home. Everybody walking across the yard, they kind of bumped each other when they doing their lap. He bumped into this one dude we call Club. We're gonna call him Club. You know what I'm saying? Because he had big hands and he was a good knockout artist. He's a white dude, but he was a knockout artist. So he bumped into Jody, and they bumped into each other. So they argue back and forth, have a little passing words. Remember, I'm in Supermax, so it is what it is up in there. When they come around for that second lap, just that fast, the word done spread. The Club supposed to do something to Jody on the way around this lap. And mind you, Jody getting ready to go home in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Jody getting ready to go home. He get around, hitting that lap, and when they get to this concrete slab where the weights was at, Club hit Jody, but he hit him so hard that Jody fell and cracked his head open. We still hitting laps. Police don't see nothing. Everybody liked the Jody, and plus everybody knew Jody was going home, but that's neither here nor there. So Jody's friends propped him up against the wall. When they propped him up against the wall, Jody was sitting there leaning over, and we hitting our laps. The brothers, we walking around the yard, talking, shaking it up. We done seen what happened. Police ain't seen nothing. All of a sudden, we see Jody leaning over, and Jody started throwing up. When somebody's throwing up, that means they have a brain injury so bad till they really need some type of help. So then his friends start getting the attention of the tower. And when they got the attention of the tower, they was asking the tower to come down and send medical. You know what I'm saying? Their friend is sick, but he really wasn't sick. He had cracked his head open. So the staff come running down. And when they get staff get to him, they see that his head is split open from the back. So now they rack the guns. Everybody get on the ground and all this other stuff they sending us through. Because they have to, because that's their protocol up in there when there's something going on. You know what I'm saying? They did that, carted him off. He didn't even make it for the fight for life out of there. We heard the helicopter land and take him out of there. By the time the helicopter took off and was on his way to a hospital, because it had to fight for life you out of there, because we was up in the Supermax surrounded by nothing but mountains. That's called Ely State Prison. He died. We get the word back that he died. That's how much your life is that can end just that quick inside a maximum security prison. Now I remember thinking in my mind that Jody was 2 weeks from going home. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when an individual is on his way home, the people closest to him don't like him, and they always plotting to do something to him anyway. So in my mind, that was just an underlying reason for him going home and the other dudes still being in prison, to take his opportunity to assault this man. Club only ended up getting 7 years for that. They got him 7 years on top of his sentence, but he had a lot of time anyway, so it really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And by him doing that, he continued to climb the ladder of his gang inside the prison. You know what I'm saying? Because now he got another one up under his belt when he already was in there for them type of things. You know what I'm saying? But I say that all this to say this and drop this video today. Number one, to thank everybody who got me enough subscribers on YouTube where I can now go live on YouTube. And thank everybody for supporting me. I got to start dropping more videos, which I will be. I'm going to start going live and dropping some videos and taking in all these questions because I have like 3,000-4,000 prison questions that people have been asking me on there. I'm going to put to them to the test and see answer as many of them as possible from off of another social media site that I have. You know what I'm saying? So once again, thank y'all. I got some things coming up, and I'm debating whether to accept these offers to speak and discuss the prison and things like that. So I'll let y'all know, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Big people, small people, that's contacting me for those purposes. So I'll let y'all know what's going on. And once again, I want to thank all y'all for getting me that 1,000 subscribers I got now. And hopefully I'll be able to keep it up and drop more videos for y'all, because I'm going to start a second page that deals with my sports betting, because I continue to do that and I continue to prosper on that along with working my job. So once again, y'all, thank you again, and always remember to let me speak.